Okay. All right then. So that's that. Now we're gonna get my house all set up for the evening. Up. It's gonna have to hang down there for a minute. Oh, I guess I could take it. All right. So let's turn this baby down. I didn't even realize it was on that high. That makes a world of difference. That makes a world of difference. All right. This. All right. Let me get my stuff put away. Alright, this is going to be for tomorrow. So we take this too. Although we can save up some room. The thing about small spaces is that everything has a place. Right? And if anything goes out of that place, it gets a little claustrophobic, you know, whatever. Gets a little chaotic, so to speak. But maintain it, you'll do okay. Hello, pretty Virgo. How are you? Okay, hi YouTube and hi TikTok. I am streaming both simultaneously. So, Ashe, if the conversations don't match, that is why. Tennessee's in the house. Hi, sweetheart. Thank you. Totally appreciate. Let me get settled and I will pull some cards. All right. Uno momento. This does go down a bit more. Look at that. I was struggling with it earlier. All right. You know, I love how everything moves when I drive. I might as well be on a boat. All right. First things first. What are we doing? Where are they? They're not in there. They're like in the way somewhere. I'm saying, I'm like, those pants are somewhere in the fucking way. I've got to do a small load of laundry tomorrow. That way I can stay on it, sort of speak. So, one thing about living in the car or in a boat or a van, everything has its place. And everything, it's like Tetris. So, you know, you have to move something to get to something else. Which, you know, it is what it is, right? Alright, so I got me my, once again, which is organic, unsweetened, crunchy peanut butter. So it's just peanuts. I got some milked almonds, unsweetened. So it's unfiltered water or filtered water with just almonds. And then of course my cacao chips, which is gonna go in with my chia seeds that I do daily. In case anybody was wondering what I eat. There. Okay, you are done. Here. That. That's that. And yay, everything's in its place. And now my bed is all ready for me to crawl into it. Alrighty then. Welcome to my humble abode. Do I need anything? Gas fuel. Always. But, alright. Tennessee, are you still with me? I know that took a minute. Should I open up some windows? hot. Ah! Not what I wanted to do. Alright. Ashe, how are we? Where am I finding you? Where are we watching from? I am in California. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Tap the screen if you're a human being. Let me know that you're not a bot. Show support and interact with the live. It helps me out as well and gets more people in here. Let's have a little more interaction. Thank you, Morgan. Truly appreciate. Just in case you guys were curious. He's just over here lapping up his water. Morgan, I was just gonna say, so I got learning from the past, perception for you. Thank you for the rose. Whether you're reminiscing or holding on to something. So we're not in a relationship. Here's the thing. Our relationships are just karmic lessons and we have to learn from them. So while you're reminiscing and looking back in the past, what are you learning? Because you have to shift perspective. You have to shift your perspective, Morgan. All right, here's a perfect example. When we're hurt or we're traumatized in something, we see things in deep ends. So let's say you make friends with like this couple, but they're not a couple, right? Per se. You know, we all exchange numbers, whatever. But then when you get to the guy texts back and goes, only text messages at this number, or only message this number. Right? Now, how would you interpret that? Well, it depends on your perception. First and foremost, one of the first reactions is like, what do you mean only message that? So what? You don't want me talking to her? You only want me, like, what's going on? And then it registered and clicked and it was like, no. It's the service No phone calls, just messages. But do you see interpretation, perception, and perspective? Like, someone can say, you need better communication or whatever like that. It's not the communication, it's the coherence. It's the understanding of it. It's the perception, the consciousness of it, before anything else. So, does that help? Safety and comfort is coming out for you. And that's the thing. Safety and comfort are an illusion because you are the safety and comfort. You are safe. Being in fear and thinking that you're not, or that you don't have the power is the illusion. You have the power. But the comfort makes us fall into complacency, into a false security of safety, right? Because it's all we know. So we're just prone to hold on to that. That's why going into the unknown is so frightening, because, well, you've never done it before, right? And because it's unknown. But what's the worst that's going to happen? Technically, nothing. Right? If you're evolving, you're leaving what doesn't serve you anymore, so you have to move on, no matter what. Or you just stay stagnant, and then you're going to just rot. So, it's a no-brainer to embrace the unknown. So, what are you learning from this past experience that you went through? Whether it be the relationship or whatever. I call all relationships experiences. Anything, because that's exactly what it is. You have to ask yourself, Morgan, what did you learn? And go from there. We are constantly growing. We are constantly evolving. We are constantly ascending to higher consciousness, right? For that utmost ascension. To get the hell up out of here. And no, you didn't sign a contract. Or choose to be here. And as for divine connection, don't let anyone tell you that they're your soulmate, twin flame, or anything like that. That's not it. Your twin flame is your male and female energy. Your moon and your sign. Your soulmate is you aligned with your higher self, higher consciousness, all of it. Basically being one with oneself. Has nothing to do with anyone else. No one is here to complete you. You are here to complete yourself. Because you are here to remember, well, you have to remember who you are. The only way out of this game is through. I'm having a decadent little celebration right now. I'm so glad that cacao is a health thing, you know, that we didn't lose chocolate. When you start going all natural, it gets very intimidating in the fact it's like, what can I eat them? Right? What can I eat if everything's poison? And it's like you have to relearn everything. And you have to restart everything. Shift the perspective. But I love cashews. Right? I love eating cashews. I love walnuts and stuff like that. So why would I not eat walnut butter or cashew butter? Why would I only stick with peanut butter? Because that's all I knew. That's all I was conditioned to know. Everything else sounded weird, like almond milk. That sounds weird. What the hell is almond milk? Oh, it's water and almonds. Well, that sounds weird when you're growing up with cow milk, right? You're like, what is that? But when you really break it down, you're like, why was I so scared of it? Why didn't I give it a shot in the beginning? Why was I so conditioned to fight for the poison? We do it automatically, man. We imprison ourselves and then we fight for it, defend it. It's quite diabolical, if you ask me. And all your nuts are high in vitamins and minerals and, yeah, everything you need. Cashews are very, very good for you. Walnuts are very good for you. Pistachios. I'm going to do a video of all nuts, or the nuts that are good for us. Because I've been doing a lot of my material on the psychological part of healing. And one of the reasons why I was doing a lot of the psychological videos or whatnot is to help people and to share in the fact that that's what I do, holistic therapy. Like, all you need is one session with me and you have your keys and you are confronted your ego. Like, you have control. You have the answers you're seeking as well. Therapy will never give you that. It will keep you in a hamster wheel and keep you in the same circle. But yeah, I have to make more videos of actual holistic eating and whatnot. Because it's really not that difficult. And again, it's just allowing a different perception about it. Knowing that, you're eating for fuel. You're eating to nourish your body and fuel your body. You're not eating to just numb yourself, so to speak. Does that make sense? And I ask that sincerely because I have noticed that, talking to some people that, obviously are still dealing with poisons and whatnot, their ration is not there, so anyway, I'm here if you want to learn how to heal. You want to help your body, I am here. I'm here to answer any questions. You can do a card pull. If you would like a live reading, donation is welcome. Not absolutely necessary, depending. personal session, my website is linked in my profile. So definitely check out my website. That is how you will get a session with me. I will never DM you. Do not ever get scammed. As well as I put together a holistic community of the products I use. 3 I'm affiliated with, and my discount code is there. So yeah, check it out. You have microdosing, auric cow, outer spirit, triple grade A gemstone, jewelry, family owned, women operated, California, and they give back to their foundation, to the ocean. They are linked with my code. I know it's like, oh, Tennessee's back. Hey! Alright, Tennessee. What we got for you? My body is craving bread. I want to get the sourdough bread. I have to wait till tomorrow. Dude, I eat almost a whole loaf in one sitting. Well, like a loaf of bread normally lasts me 2 days. That's it. Is that normal? For one person? Like a loaf of sourdough bread, eating it in 2 days? Is that normal? Or is it just me? What do you have for Tennessee? It's a lot? Is it? Is it though? Is it? Dude, I barely weigh 100 pounds. Can we elaborate on that? I have an emotional crisis, Tennessee. I'm dealing with an emotional crisis. Well, anything that's emotional is going to feel like a crisis and going to feel like life or death, but it's not. It's definitely not. As soon as you can ride the emotion out, step out of it and observe it, you'll see in a clear view. You're moving in the right aspect, and you're gonna get it done. Everything is fine. Yeah. Look inward into the divine, into your feminine, into your moon, into your intuition. The divine feminine. 32 is significant, Tennessee. Look within to your intuition. And keep the forward movement that you're doing. Absolutely. But the emotional crisis is just that. It's emotional. And again, an illusion of the It's like, you know, our first crush, you know, we think it's life or death, when in all actuality, it's not. That's a lot of bread. I don't know though. Is it a lot of bread? Oh my, does it last me 3 days? Sometimes. But the bread's about the size of the bowl, maybe bigger. It's not very big. I mean, it's big, but you know what I mean. I love bread like I love cheese. But I don't eat cheese anymore because that causes mucus and whatever. But bread is still good. Leslie, thank you for the roses. Welcome. How are you? That's why, like, I'm grateful for my nuts and my chocolate. At least my spices and everything like that. And fruits, you know, where I can get all my stuff. But and the fact that I found natural bread that literally is just flour, I think salt and water, like the sourdough and salt and water, like there's literally nothing. Yeah, there's starter, and then it's absolutely amazing. It's the cleanest bread I've had in the longest time, and it's, I don't know, it helps. It also helps ground my energy. What do we have for Leslie? Leslie, we have timing. Perfect timing. And what does perfect timing mean exactly? That means you are now finally aligned with the frequency you are calling in. You are finally shifted into what needs to be done for everything to start flowing in. That's perfect timing. That's divine timing. So congratulations. I love that. Awesome. Past, present, and future. I love that. Congratulations, Leslie. Perfect timing with the sun coming out as well. Good job. That is your confirmation. You can't have this. This is mine. Don't beg, Freddie. You've had your treats. You've had your treats, Freddie. No. Stop begging. Stop begging. It's worse than having a child. It's like they guilt you. It's like you can't have this. This is adult food. Thank you, Jim, for all the support. Right? Oh, good. He finally turned away from me. But yeah, when they sit and just stare at you, it's like, dude, knock it off, man. I don't sit and stare at you when you eat. You know? When I give you a treat, I'll try to make the treat last longer so you don't, like, hoover it down and you actually enjoy it and chew it. Or whatever. Mine doesn't really whine. Not about food. He'll whine to play with other dogs. Oh my, I don't want it to end. So, I'm on like day 3 or 4 of eating chia seeds every day. So, chia seeds are amazing for, what is it? Iron, magnesium, phosphorus, all your omegas. You have to soak your chia seeds. You cannot eat them dry. That will cause you stomach pains. Because the chia seeds will soak up the water from your organs and in your body. And most of you are dehydrated. So you have to soak your chia seeds in water or any kind of milk. Whether it be plant-based almond milk or, you know, whatever. Goat milk. I guess I gotta make more tea. Damn it. Alright. But chia seeds are huge. Flax seeds as well. So you want to have chia seeds every day. And you also want flax seeds. And you have to grind up your flax seeds. Okay? And you can put them in the almond milk with your chia seeds and stick it in the fridge with some cacao powder. Mix that up. And now you have a chia pudding for the AM the next day, which is going to be filling and all your nutrients. Add vanilla, add cinnamon, add ginger, get a little crazy. Soaking chia seeds, it makes a gel from the chia seeds. so it will thicken it up. You can always mix it with a banana or whatever, or yogurt to give it a thicker texture. I've noticed if you just add granola, nuts, or oats, you get the texture is just like a porridge. But if you stick it in the fridge, you will make a pudding and it'll be amazing. But anyway, you need to eat that daily. And don't grind up flax seeds too ahead of time. Like, don't be like, oh, I'm going to grind up this entire bag to save up time or, let's say, space, because then they'll go bad. They won't be as fresh. I only grind, like, you know, for like 2 days worth. Squishy. And pumpkin seeds, you have to either soak them, roast them, or grind them. Okay? If you eat them any other way, you're not going to get the nutrition from them, you're not going to digest them, and they can actually not be good for you. Welcome to the game. You would think it would just be simple, right? Some things are.